Hey again guys, welcome back. It is Comic Kid here again and I am super excited. It is probably about like 7:30 now, Central US time, and my group and I just got finished watching Zack Snyder's Justice League. And I figure we'll go ahead and talk about it with y'all just real quick. This is gonna be a totally spoiler-free review, but movie ended about an hour ago or so, and I've chatted with some people already, and so I've gotten some thoughts here and there, but super excited and a little bit tired, so bear with me. But again, spoiler-free review. I will probably do a spoiler-heavy one in like a week or two, just after people have had time to see the movie, so don't worry about watching this video. You should totally be fine if you're just interested in seeing it. But as always, before we begin, make sure to hit like and subscribe, and we'll go ahead and jump right in. Now, first impressions of this movie are absolutely incredible. Like, despite being a 4-hour movie, it really doesn't feel like it's 4 hours. Everything is paced appropriately, and don't get me wrong, it does feel long. Like, especially given that we started it at 2 a.m. when it came out in our time, like, it does feel like a long movie, but it doesn't feel quite as long as 4 hours. So everything is very well paced. The action sequences don't drag on. It's not overly slow, and so I definitely feel like BVS especially was a slower movie, and I do kind of think that it needed to be. Justice League is definitely paced much better, at least in my opinion. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that, the Snyder Cut wasn't really worth it to begin with, just because there was only so much they could do just to kind of end up back where they were. And that is totally not the case with this movie. Like, far more things happen in this than you might realize. I could definitely get into some pretty major spoilers, and this movie just sets up the next two beautifully. I also feel like those complaining about like Snyder being too dark or void of humor or anything would be pretty surprised to find out what's in this movie. There were plenty of jokes in the theatrical that I thought were actually Whedon that ended up actually being Snyder, and so I definitely feel like a lot of people are going to be pleasantly surprised. Now, the other great thing is it does feel like a much more coherent movie in relation to the first one, and I do feel as though a lot of people are probably going to agree that this is definitely better than the first one. It's just a matter of if it's a good movie or not. And I definitely feel as though it is a really solid movie. I can keep comparing it to the first one, and I probably will. Other people are probably going to as well. But this is definitely a much more solid just film all around. And it's probably in my top 3 DCEU movies. Like, it's so good. There are a few gripes with the CGI that I found kind of pulled me out, but that does not affect my overall rating of the film. But I know a lot of people care, and I do feel as though it's worth mentioning that, yeah, it looked really good in some parts, but it did look pretty bad in some other parts. But all around, wonderful movie, wonderfully paced, much stronger narrative structure, and it is definitely something that I am looking forward to seeing again. So if you guys have seen it, let me know what you thought down in the comments section below. Be sure to keep it spoiler free just for those who might want to see it. Be sure to hit like and subscribe as well, and I will be seeing you guys again real soon.